Test. Hello. Fantastic. Folks, on behalf of the team here at JRW Prop Int International, thank you very much for joining us here for what will surely be a spectacular auction. And why wouldn't it be today on offer? We have a beautiful opportunity on the marketplace in the form of unit number 1, 21 Kildare Street in the beating heart of Burwood. For all of our bidders and buyers, make sure to bid bold, bid aggressively, and bid to the absolute upper echelon of your capacity and give yourself every opportunity to be the lucky and successful buyer here today. I'm sure someone in the crowd said you'd like to issue you a slightly early congratulations on what will surely be a magnificent purchase for you. Well, what a wonderful purchase it will be for you for the many years to come. I'd also like to take this time to thank our vendors very much for not only entrusting myself to be the auctioneer, but also the entire selling team at JRW Prop Int International for selling what is arguably their most prized possession. Now, Ian Shi and Joyce Liu are your listing agents here for today, so they'll be here to help out with any of your questions about the property and your bidding endeavours here today. Leo is also here from the team as well, so make sure to shout out to you if you need a hand with anything here today. Folks, the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, as your auctioneer will be indicating bidders on a request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it will issue fines for misconduct. The rules permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate I am placing a vendor bid is simply vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer can place those vendor bids. Settlement terms for the purchase of this beautiful home is at 60 to 90 days. If you've had any prior range terms or conditions discussed with our vendors and they are agreeable to those terms, then you're more than comfortable to be bidding on that basis. If you're the lucky and successful buyer, someone in the crowd, we're also going to be asking you for a standard 10% deposit payable this evening as per standard Victorian auction law. Again, if you've had any prior range terms or conditions discussed and agreed upon, then be comfortable to bid on that basis. Guys, let's talk about the opportunity on hand here today. Unit number 1, 21 Kildare Street, Burwood, is the perfect home and an absolute masterpiece for the modern home family to buy and move right on into it. This one here has had everything taken care of for you, so you can literally sign on the dotted line and move right on in on settlement day. You do not even have to take care of anything at all, because our vendors have done a spectacular job doing this place up with a modern contemporary design, beautiful interior designing as well, leaving you absolutely nothing more to do before you make this place your very own home. With 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, multiple car spacing opportunities underpinning a prospective purchase of some of the finest soil that Burwood has on offer. By the way, and that's all inclusive of the open plan layout, multiple living zones all throughout the property, beautiful north-facing deck and entertainment area for your friends and family. Of course, you've got a beautiful kitchen and dining area with top-of-the-range appliances, beautiful breakfast bar and butler's kitchen to boot as well. No shortages of features that will keep you going for many years to come. You've got the location as well. Burwood is arguably one of the most highly in demand suburbs in metropolitan Melbourne here today. You're going to get that and everything that comes along with it, with the parks and reserves, schools, public, private, primary and secondary. You're going to be in the Wattle Park Primary and Ashwood High School catchment zone. PLC literally within walking distance here, and also Burwood within eyesight of your very own home here today. Deakin University within very close eyesight here. Local shops and cafes are plenty. Major shopping centres also as well in the form of Chadstone, Box Hill, Glen, your choice of major shopping areas. No shortages there either. Public transport accessibility literally at your doorstep, and Riversdale Road to take you straight down into the CBD. Buyers, that's the opportunity on hand here today. Plenty of value on the table for you, the buyers here. So I'm not going to waste any more of your time. I'm going to hand it over to you now for your spirited bidding. Who would like to kick things off? Where do we see a fair and reasonable start to today's auction? Oh yeah, sorry, thank you very much, Leo. First bidder as well gets a beautiful gift from the JRW team as well. A lovely cute ox here representing the bull market that we have in the Melbourne real estate scene right now. So buyers, this is your opportunity. Otherwise, I'm happy to kick things off with a vendor bid and I'll claim the prize myself. Last chance, buyers. Let's get this started underway with unit number 1, Kildare 21 Kildare Street in Burwood. Up for the taking now, buyers. Just waiting for you now to start things off. You just let me know where you see logical. Sorry, where was that, Leo? 1,200,000. Thank you very much to the couple over there nestled against the back wall there. Auction has been started now, $1,200,000, and good luck to you. There you go, Joyce. claim the prize of the Ox here at $1,200,000. Let's go on $20,000 rises on top to keep things moving along at $1,200,000. Let's go to stretch to $1,220,000 now as an absolute bare minimum bid. Leo, your bid is coming in first at this stage at $1,200,000 now. Need to be at $220 as a bare minimum bid in the lead at this stage. I'm waiting for a reply and a battle. Good luck to you guys there. At $1,200,000 now, who's going to come in? Let's keep things moving along now. $20,000 rise as an absolute bare minimum bid now. What's at $1,200,000? Twice at $1,200,000. Third, final time. We're sure we're all done. Finished and silent now. Beautiful property on the marketplace now. This is your opportunity to show your competition that you mean business here at $1,200,000. Last chance before we keep things moving on with vendor bids. Once, twice, third, final time. Seriously, guys, no interest. Just here to watch. At $1,200,000, I will place vendor bids, by the way, if we don't get any further bidding, just to keep things moving along. At $1,200,000, last chance now. Saying, Leo, let me know. I'd like your bidders to come in, and Joyce as well. Any interest there? Otherwise, we're going to move things along. So I'm going to go to $1,250,000 now. So I'm just confirming you're the one with the bid there at $1,200,000. This one here. I'm going to go to $1,250,000 as a vendor bid here at $1,250,000. Keeping things moving along, by the way, saying just letting you know, and Joyce as well, at $1,250,000. Needs about $270,000 if you'd like to come back now at $1,250,000. Plenty of value on the property here today, and I'm placing vendor bids aggressively since I'm not seeing much interest here. We've simply got to keep things moving along just to get to the point that we can put the property on the marketplace and sell to you at $1,250,000. Zane, Joyce, Leo, just making it absolutely clear at $1,250,000 a vendor bid. If there's no further interest from here, I'm simply going to keep placing vendor bids up until this point that we can get to a reasonable area where we can put the property on the market and sell to you today at $1,250,000. Last chance buyers, what? At $1,250,000. Twice. At $1,250,000. Third, final opportunity now. At $1,270,000, you can come on in. Your property will be passed into you and you'll have the first right to negotiate at $1,250,000. Otherwise, I keep placing vendor bids aggressively to get to the point that we need to be at $1,200,000 or $250,000 now. Last chance before I move things along. Once, twice, third, final time. 1.3, there we go. That's a bid there at $1,300,000. That's exactly where I was going to place my next vendor bid. So you beat me to it now at $1,300,000. Leo, opening bidder again in the lead now. Let's go straight to $1,320,000 now as an absolute bare minimum bid at $1,300,000 now. Opening bidder has reclaimed gold medal position now, $1,300,000 now. Lots of opportunity now for your buyers to come on in, saying, Joyce, let me know any interest there at $1,300,000. Back with our opening bidder, and good luck to them at $1,300,000, doing all the right things to have the property passed into them and purchased here today. Once at $1,300,000. Twice now at $1,300,000. Third, final time. Are we sure? This is such a beautiful home. A phone bidder has another $20,000 last, wow, very last moment as well. At $1,320,000, a phone bidder's come in at the last minute. Leo, thank you very much for announcing that. At $1,320,000 now, man, needs to be at $340,000 now if you'd like to reclaim gold medal position. But right now, Leo's phone bidder is in the lead now at $1,320,000. Open to the crowd and further participation here. But at $1,320,000, Leo's negotiating with a phone bidder here. Zane, let me know any interest there. $1,320,000. Auction as well and truly been ignited now at this stage with two bidders fighting it out at $1,320,000. Man, would you like to go to $340,000 now? With a longer term settlement. 60, 90 days. Again, if there's been any prior range terms and conditions and agreed by our vendor, more than happy to accept that there. At $1,320,000, Leo's bidder on the phone there, negotiating terms already. At $1,320,000, man, but that could be you. At $1,340,000, if you'd like to come on in as a bare minimum bid. Zane, Joyce, your bidders to join in, otherwise I'm going to move things along. At $1,320,000, once now, at $1,320,000. Twice at $1,320,000. Third, final opportunity. I'm going to place vendor bids to move things along if there's no further bidding at this stage. Leo, last chance for your bidder to come in. Another 10. Let's go 20 and then we'll go 10s. 40. We got 10,000 there. If we're going to take a 10, it's going to be Leo's first. So opportunity to come in at $340,000 if you'd like. $20,000 is the bare minimum bid, otherwise we take Leo's bid first. At $1,320,000 now, just confirming, have not taken that bid, we're still at 320, need to be at 40 if you'd like to come on in. Leo, just by the way, if we take the 10, they've got another 10 ready to go anyways. So your opportunity to go straight to 40 and beat them to the punch. At $1,320,000, need to be at 340 now if you'd like to come on in. Last chance, once, twice, third, final time. Otherwise, by the way, my next vendor bid would have been at $1,350,000. 40. Confirming there, $1,340,000, Leo. 340 now, got it there, thank you very much. Happy to accept you $10,000 now if you'd like, Joyce. At $1,340,000, our opening bidder is back in the lead. If you'd like a 10, I'm happy to take them now, true to my word. One more 20, we're going in 10s. So if you'd like, at $1,340,000 to bid here, you could be at $1,350,000. At $1,340,000, if you give me the 10, by the way, I can guarantee you there's no more vendor bids and we'll pass the property into you. At $1,340,000, by the way, Leo, same to your bidder as well. If they'd like to bid again, at $1,350,000, I will not place any more vendor bids and we'll pass the property in. At $1,340,000 now, is that a 10 there? Nope. Put your hand up, that's a very dangerous thing. By the way, $1,340,000, three bidders all out, fighting it out now at $1,340,000. Leo's bidder in the lead at this stage. Joyce confirming there. Any interest there at $1,340,000. Another $10,000 could put you in the lead at this stage. I'm dropping down increments just to get our bidders into the action here at $1,340,000. Last chance, last opportunity, counting it 3 times now. Once, twice, third, final time. At $1,340,000. Leo's bidder in the lead now. $10,000 is bare minimum bid. And thank you very much for your patience, by the way. You've done all the right things, bidding all the way up until this point. Not convinced that we've got everything out of here. Otherwise, I think this might be a perfect time, Zane, Joyce, to take a pause at the auction and get some further instructions from our vendor at this stage. 1.35, not done just yet. $1,350,000, you're in the lead, and good luck to you. Third bidder's in the lead at this stage now at $1,350,000. Let's go 60 now if you'd like. They're in the lead at this stage, and we're going to be passing the property into them. If there's no better bidder offer, $1,350,000. Leo, just let me know if your bidder would like to come back in. At $1,350,000 now. Auction truly ignited at this stage at $1,350,000. If there's anybody holding back at this stage, this is your opportunity. Jump in because we're going to pass the property in and sell to this couple front and center here at $1,350,000 now. Last chance, last opportunity, folks. Once now, $1,350,000. Twice now, $1,350,000. Third, final opportunity, Leo. Not just yet, needs to be a 10. 8,000. You want me to take it? 3, that's, I mean, it's close enough to 10, right? Alright, that's it. $1,358,000 now. At $1,358,000, I'd go straight to 70 now at $1,358,000. Leo's bidder in the lead at an $8,000 bid. If you like an $8,000 back, I'll simply take that and run with it as well. At $1,358,000, any opportunity now. Zeng, you got some work to do with your bidders there. At $1,358,000, guys, last chance to come on in front and center if you like. At $1,358,000 now. Leo's bidder wants it here and putting an $8,000 bid down. Show some strength here. At $1,358,000, Zeng. Any bid on top, let me know at $1,358,000 now. Thank you very much for that bid, by the way. I appreciate you coming up and meeting me in the middle at $1,358,000. You're in the lead at the moment, so it's done good news for you. We're going to pass the property into you and sell at this very stage. If there's no further bidding at the moment at $1,358,000. Lucky number might have done it here. I'm going to give you last opportunity now, just in case you'd like to come on in. Thank you very much for your patience as well, Leo. At $1,358,000, I'm going to give them a little bit more time to make the decision because I don't think they're out just yet. So if they do come back, Leo, I'd just like to advise your bidder to have their next bid ready to go. At $1,358,000. Guys, can I confirm here if you'd like to come back in? Because we're going to be passing the property in. Once the property's passed into them, you won't have another opportunity to make an offer. They've got exclusive rights to negotiate the property at the vendor's written reserve price. So if you'd like to come on in, this is your time now. At $1,358,000, Leo's opening bidder in the lead. Thank you very much for your patience, by the way. I think it is time for a pause. If there's no further bidding at this stage at $1,358,000, we're going to take a pause and seek some further instructions from our vendor. Please be patient with us and we'll be back in a moment's time. Thank you very much.
Hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patient anticipation while we spoke to our vendors to get some further updated instructions. We've got some really, really good news for you. We're almost at the point where the property is on the market now. Vendors have reaffirmed that they are committed to selling here today, and we're so close to their reserve price to put the property on the market here today. It just requires a little further bidding at this stage. If we don't get any more bidding, we're simply going to be passing the property into our highest bidder at this stage, Leo's bidder in the lead, at $1,358,000 at this very point in time. So buyers, I'm going to come out to you for one last opportunity to put your hand up and have the property passed into you, or potentially even trigger the property to be on the market and sell under the hammer here today. Buyers, last opportunity before we're calling the auction and closing and putting the property in Leo's bidder's hands to negotiate exclusively. So buyers, $1,358,000 is the highest bidder at this stage. If there's no further bidding from here, we're passing the property in. So buyers, last opportunity now to come in. Let me know if there's any further bidding here, and we're simply going to take it from there. You're going to secure exclusive rights to negotiate with our vendors written reserve price. We're going to invite you into the property, let you know exactly where that is, and you'll have the first right of refusal. You'll be the only person who can make an offer and purchase the property here today. So buyers, handing it over to you now one more time before we finish up and wrap up the auction here today at $1,358,000. I've seen you guys talking back and forth. If you'd like to come in, this is your last opportunity before we wrap up the auction at $1,358,000. Last opportunity now. Leo's bidder in the lead at this stage now. $1,358,000. Last chance to come on in before we wrap things up at $1,358,000. Beautiful home on the marketplace here today. Ready to sell. Our vendors are committed to selling by way of auction. Only a couple more bids could unlock that opportunity for you now. $1,358,000. Last chance, last opportunity now. Negotiating very, very well along this time. We're not going to be placing any further vendor bids at this very point in time. So if you're holding the highest bid, that's very good news for you. Leo's bidder in the lead at this stage, seeing a lot of competition, a lot of conversations happening at this stage. So I'm going to give the bidders a bit of time to confirm their position, if they'd like to bid or not. Seeing a lot of shake of their heads, but there's no harm in asking the question here. $1,358,000 now. Joyce, just confirming with your bidder, are you sure you're absolutely out? This is it. Once the property's passed in, there's a significant chance the property's going to be sold to the highest bidder. So if you'd like the opportunity to come in now, even if you would like to bid to even a $2,000 bid, that's it. Last opportunity. Leo, let me know if your bid is there. I'm seeing shake of the heads, but if you'd like to come on in, otherwise we're passing the property into Leo's bidder, and we're going to be selling here today. Beautiful home on the marketplace. Zeng, let me know what the outcome of that conversation is. Thank you very much for your patience. We're almost there, confirming one last time that we're all done, finished and out with our bidders here at $1,358,000. We're going to be passing the property into our highest bidders who are bidding fantastically all through at $1,358,000. Calling it 3 times, and that's absolutely it. Once now, $1,358,000. Twice now at $1,358,000. Third, final time. All done, all finished, all silent now at $1,358,000. Zeng, Joyce, just final confirmation from your bidders before we pass the property in now. Zeng, anything else? You're looking around. I can't wrap up the auction until I see you settled and ready to go. All done. People walking away. Thank you very much for coming to today's auction, by the way. Zeng, last opportunity. Just let me know we're passing the property in now. Confirming with our bidders multiple times. Thank you very much for your patience, by the way. All done. All finished and silent. Very much. Thank you very much, folks. On behalf of the team at JRW Prop Int International, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us once again. We're formally passing the property in at $1,358,000. Thank you very much for your attendance here, and have a good rest of your Saturday.